All right. So I'm just gonna jump right in and get to the point. Again, I'm a realist. I like to live in reality, and it seems like a lot of fans, a lot of Wesley Snipes fans, are living in delusion. And I made a video about why I thought Wesley Snipes was too old, and I was shocked by the comments. I mean, I don't know if these people are living among us or these beings or whatever they are. I mean, they're in such delusion. First and foremost, I like to say I do respect Wesley Snipes because I grew up in that era when he was pretty much getting his start. I remember when I was just, I don't know, probably like 5 or 6 when he was in the Michael Jackson video, Bad, when I didn't even know that was him. So he has played a part in my life, you know. Um, but he's old. He's 64, 60, 62 or 64 years old. And he's a senior citizen now, you guys. Like, Wesley Snipes collects Social Security checks. Like, why do you guys want him to play Blade again? He already gave the fans 3 movies. Well, 2 good movies, but 3 sucked. But he gave you a trilogy. And 20 something years later, you want him to come back and play the same person that he played? It's over for him. You hear that? He's a done deal. It's over. He'll never be that again because his body, he's just an old man. Like, he's a senior citizen, great granddaddy, eating peppermints at church, old man. Now, a lot of people in the comments were saying, well, Hugh Jackman and Tom Cruise, they old and they can still sell out. There's always anomalies. Tom Cruise, Top Gun 2 Maverick, yeah, it made $1 billion, but he's not the same person that he was years ago. Like, you know, he's old. Hugh Jackman is old, and his character to me died in Logan. You know, it's time for new young talent to come up and take the torch. That's just how life works, you know, and that's just how it is when we all age. There's always somebody young being born. Denzel Washington, another washed up actor. I mean, yeah, I respect Denzel, but he's washed up. Equalizer 3, he plays an old man, so he's not really doing anything. That's his character. So when people say, well, Blade can still do it, well, Blade is like Batman. He has to fight the bad guys and all those vampires and all that crap. He can't do that anymore. His body won't let him do that anymore. And I don't know why you wouldn't want a fresh new take that can be better. And we see this with Batman Begins, because the Batmans before that, the best one was Michael Keaton. So Wesley Snipes is old. He's old. Christian Bale took up the mantle of Michael Keaton and did a good job. Ben Affleck took up the mantle of Christian Bale and did a good job because he's playing a older Batman. That's the character, an older Batman. And that's just the reality, you know. Wesley Snipes is the done deal. He's washed up. And like I said, I support Wesley Snipes. I respect Wesley Snipes. I mean, he came with some classic movies. The Fan, Demolition Man, New Jack City, Jungle Fever, Sugar Hill, Money Train. I mean, he's just not that guy anymore. I think he was in Waiting to Exhale too, but he's just not that guy no more. He's old. That's just like saying to Sylvester Stallone, let's make another Rocky movie. Like, he's washed up. They're all washed up. So all those actors are washed up because I was a kid watching them when they was in their 20s and 30s. That was damn near 30 years ago. They're in their 60s, folks. They're old people. They're great grandparents. They're taking out Social Security. So I think Blade, Wesley Snipes, is just a finished dude, man. You know, he made his mark. And, you know, I mean, the cameo is cool, but look how skinny he is. Look how old he is. And you want him to do that on some more movies? He done already gave you guys 3 movies. Good films. So, I don't understand people. I think Hollywood is so desperate that they will run these poor old washed up actors in the ground if they have to, because either the newer generation is lazy as fuck or they're just not as talented. You know, it just amazes me that all these washed up franchises when I was a kid are still around, like Jurassic Park, Terminator. Like, these are dead franchises. Scream, these are dead franchises, folks. It's a done deal. Wesley Snipes is a finished man, you know. But I just can't believe we have gotten to the point where we're desperate to ask senior citizens who's in their fucking 60s to come back to the big screen. Like, do we really want to see Arnold Schwarzenegger in another kindergarten cop movie? Now, that would look cringe in this day and age, wouldn't it? Same thing with Wesley Snipes. He's washed up, he's finished, and there's just, you know, just let him be the legend that he is. Tom Cruise, Hugh Jackman, Denzel, they're all washed up, folks. I mean, they're in their 60s, late 50s. Like, these are great grandparents. Think of that shit. Would you want your great grandparents running around acting and doing all these stunts? So, I don't know, but what do you guys think? Do you think Hollywood is just so mediocre? The people in society, the young people in society are so mediocre to Hollywood has to reach out to actors that's in their fucking 60s to come back on a big screen. What kind of shit is that? But I don't know. What do you guys think? Like I said before, I think all these actors, they're washed up. Denzel, Hugh Jackman, Tom Cruise, and Wesley Snipes. I mean, people, they're old. Just take this example. The Jacksons 5. Well, Jacksons 4, rest in peace, Michael. When you see the Jacksons on stage in their fucking 60s, how sad does that really look? They should be enjoying their later years, not on stage thinking they still got it, because they don't. That just the meaning of life. We all got to get older and we all got to know our place. And Wesley Snipes, unfortunately, is a washed up man. He needs to stay in his place, which is, you know, enjoying his later years, his elderly years. But you fools in the comments, man, I don't get y'all. Why would you want a 64-year-old man to come back and entertain you young folks? I just don't understand. I don't know. You guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think Hollywood is just so mediocre that we need these washed up actors to come back and try to do it one more time? Because it's just not possible. I want to hear your thoughts. See you on the next video. Peace.